News Talk 580 WTCM at 9:28 on your Friday the 14th. So there's a chef exchange program and a fundraiser that is taking place. And I've been talking to the people involved in this Chefs Across the Great Lakes fundraiser, and it's recognizing Domestic Violence Awareness Month and the Women's Resource Center in Petoskey. And I believe that we have Kelly McAfee on the phone. Is that right, Bill?
Kelly Macari.
Macari.
Yes.
All right. Kelly, thank you for so much for joining us.
No problem at all.
Finally we speak. Are you in Petoskey right now, or are you in Ontario?
We're up in Ontario. We make the trip on Monday morning.
So to begin with, what's the connection between the Killarney Mountain Lodge, where you are, in Georgian Bay, Ontario, and Petoskey, Michigan? How did you two become intertwined in an event?
Well, I'll start by explaining the overall program. Basically,
yes, do.
The program is basically to connect with chefs all over the Great Lakes region to basically showcase each other's menu style and cuisine. And in each effort, we pick a charity to raise awareness. In this case, the Battered Women Awareness Month.
Domestic Violence Awareness Month at the Women's Resource Center in Petoskey. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and here in Killarney, we raise money for our local school. Working together with our advertising folks down in Michigan, we have a team that works the United States for us. They've been able to locate a number of chefs throughout the Michigan, Ohio, and whatnot areas to participate in the program. And we were able to connect with Chef Lee Fortune at the Twisted Olive restaurant, and they were up here earlier this year to put on a dinner that sold out. And that was a great experience, very good food.
So who actually started this collaboration? Whose brainchild was this? That someone who decided, all right, we're going to have a chef exchange program and a fundraiser. Was this you?
Yes, it was. I've done a similar program in British Columbia, where I'm from, mm-hmm. and it worked very, very well. And I knew that it would work here, and also helps to basically refine our chefs' skills by working with other chefs and collaborating.
And so it is a collaboration on a menu that reflects both of the regions, both Northern Michigan and Georgian Bay, Ontario. And now there is a menu that looks absolutely fantastic. And is this something that the public can enjoy? I mean, who gets to reap the benefits from this beautiful menu?
Well, we've done our best to communicate to everyone that possibly could be interested in the Petoskey region, of course, but in the greater area. We might even have some guests from Ontario come in from our area, have shown interest. And so we're trying to appeal to as many people as possible.
And let's talk about the food a little bit. And this is a terrible time, I think, for those of us on a morning show to talk about food, because we're always really hungry, even if it's dinner food. You'll be serving hors d'oeuvres by Twisted Olive's executive chef Lee Fortune. And the first course is butternut squash and pumpkin bisque with a maple creme fraiche. And that right there, that says autumn to me, almost like nothing else.
Well, I tell you, that's what we featured up here during the Canadian Thanksgiving, and I wanted to take a straw to the pot of soup. It was so good.
I know there's something about the butternut squash, but then the little bit of cream floating on top. Now, do you keep it in there in a little spot in the middle, or do you stir it into the soup?
Usually, actually, we apply it just before serving, so it creates a great presentation.
You as a diner, if you're eating this, do you stir it in, or do you eat it off the middle, out of the middle?
I usually stir it in.
Yep, that's what I do too. All right, second course. Pistachio crusted halibut on green onion vichyssoise.
It's going to be really good.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I know, we're just dying here.
Yes.
Pomegranate roast duck duo with a crispy skinned duck breast and confit leg with a pulse legume, is it casserole? Cassoulet?
Yes.
root vegetables, and a pomegranate duck juice. Now, root vegetables, that's another one. Anything that you make with a root vegetable about this time of year, that will get my attention. And I'm assuming that since this is a fundraiser and you are distinguished chefs creating these beautiful concoctions, that this will be something that people will not soon forget. The
it's
desserts.
one of our favorite items on their menus up here.
It is.
I've always said if you can't pronounce it, it's probably really good.
When you have to point to the menu and go, I'll have that. Right?
Whatever it says.
Yes, whatever it says. And then a blueberry lavender white chocolate cheesecake. Just a hint of lavender, I'll bet, too, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's the thing. It is, I think it's quite reasonable, really, for what you get. It's $65 per person. Reservations are required. And if you'd like to get some more information, it's 231-487-1230. Serving is at 7 p.m., and this is at the Twisted Olive?
Yeah, it sure is.
And now tell me about some sort of partnering that you do. Do you raise money for the charities in your area, in Georgian Bay, Ontario, in which chefs from Northern Michigan participate?
Yes. As I said, Chef Lee Fortune was up here in September and put on a great dinner, which we sold out, and that was to support our local elementary school and their extracurricular activities.
So do you expect that maybe that you'll continue a partnership on into the future?
We think so. One of the things that we do is after a few, maybe 2 years of inviting various chefs, we do an alumni dinner where we bring all the chefs together to do one big dinner, and that's a lot of fun.
And that's a fundraiser as well.
It is, yeah.
Well, I think that I better go to this. All right. How can people get some more information? Do you have a website?
You can visit probably our Facebook page is the best. We keep that updated daily, as well as for Clarny Martin Lodge, that is, and as well as contacting the restaurant directly, and they'll confirm space availability.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Chef Kelly Macari. We appreciate you joining us. The chef is from someplace that you probably haven't been if you're in Northwest Lower Michigan. He's from the Killarney Mountain Lodge, and he is partnering with the Twisted Olive in Petoskey, mixing chefs and cuisine. It's called Chefs Across the Great Lakes. They are serving dinner on Wednesday, October 19th, and the object of this is to raise money for the Women's Resource Center in Petoskey as they recognize Domestic Violence Awareness Month throughout the month of October. This exchange, the second half of the dining experience with Twisted Olive chefs having participated in similar events there. And again, if you would like to get some more information, you can give them a call. You can make your reservation at 487-1230. It's $65 per person. Serving is at 7 o'clock, and it sounds like you will not be disappointed. It is 9:37. This is News Talk 580 WTCM.